first one for Prime Minister Fiala, President Michel. Are you 100% convinced that ministers will reach an agreement on the gas price cap on Monday, in one word? And for President von der Leyen, following up on the Inflation Reduction Act, based on today's discussions, do you think that there is majority support among member states to propose additional joint funds in January? Thank you.
Thank you very much for this very important question. We discussed the necessity of creating a market correction mechanism for gas prices. It's an essential step for getting gas prices under control. Negotiation is quite long due to its very technical nature, and we agreed that the deal must be closed on Monday on Extraordinary Energy Council by ministers. And I think that everyone is aware of this deadline and are ready for compromise.
Je voudrais ajouter que, je suis très confiant qu'un accord pourra être atteint ce lundi. Et deuxième élément, je voudrais me référer aux conclusions qui, à mon avis, sont historiques dans la formulation qui a été utilisée par le Conseil européen, puisque l'on a décidé d'inviter les ministres à finaliser l'accord à la date du 19 décembre. C'est une formulation qui est, à mon avis, unique et qui montre bien la pression que nous souhaitons mettre sur les ministres, dont je suis très confiant, et tout doit être fait pour qu'un accord puisse être implémenté ce lundi.
So the REPowerEU consists of up to 300 billion euros. As you know, this is 20 billion fresh money, and it is the rest is loans that have not been taken up by Next Generation EU. Now, I have to come with a proposal, first of all, before I can predict what the reaction of leaders is, and the proposal will come in January, and then we will see the reaction. The overall reception and the overall analysis of the problem we are facing was very clear and very unanimous. What is our problem? We are world leader in clean tech, and we need to keep this leadership. We are competitive, don't get me wrong, we are competitive because today the European clean tech sectors have to compete with the rest of the world on a level where they have 2 to 3 times higher energy prices in the past. They had 2 to 3 times higher energy prices in the past than, for example, the United States. This has now increased through the rising energy prices, so the pressure through the energy prices on, for example, the clean tech sector, but also other cutting-edge industries. This pressure has increased. And on top comes the massive subsidies of the United States for investment in the United States. And what is important now is that we do not run into a situation where this cutting-edge industry is making its next investment decision in the United States and not in the European Union because of, as I said, the subsidies in the United States, plus here the high energy price environment. And what we have to do is to be able to targetedly and time-limited support these specific sectors, and I would add to the clean tech sector quantum computing, AI, biotechnology, and other topics that are of utmost importance for the modernization of our economy. We have to make sure that they are able to have the transition from a fossil fuel-based energy prices today towards renewables in a few years that are homegrown, that are much more affordable, and of course that are secure. So this transition we have to accompany and we have to bridge. And that's where the specific investments are for. A sovereignty fund could, for example, enable for the first time funding on a European level of our important projects of common European interest. Hydrogen is a classical one. The IPCEIs. And these are the steps we have to do now to really keep this, as I said, world-leading industry here in this critical time.
Thank you, Madam President.